Hi guys. All right, doing a collective message and live readings. So if you'd like to book a personal live reading with me, it's $25 to book. Okay. Sorry. All right. Hi. Hi everybody. Good night. Hi Hagar. One more day, a couple of hours actually, right? Tomorrow's Hagar's birthday. Hey Leslie. How are you guys doing? Sorry for the tardiness. I had to let some videos upload for my Patreon family. Alright. Okay, so hey Elle. Okay, so hopefully tonight we get a good message. We just recorded 5 videos back to back, so I'm a little tired. Um, Actually 6 videos. I just recorded 6 videos because Virgo extended, and then 4 videos for Patreon, and they're pretty lengthy, but like one was short, but everything else was about 20 minutes or so. Anyways, um, where's my live? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. There we go. Okay, so I have you guys here where I can see what you guys are saying. Perfect. Okay, how was your day? Okay, lots of revelations today. Like I said, been working. Super tired. Um, where's my moderator? I need to see. Okay. If you would like to book, the link will be in the chat soon. Okay. Thank you for your patience. It's going to be my website for readings. Okay. If you are interested, you would have to book on my website. It's $25 per question. Oh, you did? Sorry to hear that. So, what are some things you can do if you're having a bad day? When everybody here has had a bad day before, right? So, if you're having a bad day, what you can do is refocus your energy on positivity, focusing on things that are abundant in your life and things that bring you joy and happiness. Small comforts like blankets, right? Your favorite chair, maybe a little bit of an indulgence like ice cream. Okay. Um, Yeah, so I feel like you're sad with the sun card, not feeling very good. And that's okay because sometimes we have those days. Spirit says there is something here, Eight of Swords, that you've been thinking about, ruminating about that may be bringing your spirits down. Be mindful of repetitive thoughts if it's a repetitive thought. If it's something that happened or something that someone said, don't internalize it, okay? You prayed and focused. Perfect. Sun card is coming out because why, right? Why the sun card in reverse? We're having a new moon tomorrow, and I know you guys have been really focusing on intention. And some of you guys are thinking about ideas, things to launch, things you want to do, things to start. This could be just as simple as a thought process of, okay, I'm going to consciously make an effort to eat better. I'm going to consciously make an effort to wake up earlier, to exercise, whatever, right? A new beginning of some sort. It's an opportunity for you to start something new and have great success with whatever it is. So I'm very happy about the new moon. I think that it is going to bring in fresh energy. I feel like after the 10th, you're going to actually see a really good energy for yourself. So be mindful of taking advantage of this energy. But the sun card in reverse, why? Clarify. Yeah, someone's not expressing how they truly feel. And that's what the sun card is about. holding back, not really expressing yourself, not, letting yourself shine, not being seen, even maybe hiding away. Let's clarify the sun card in reverse. What's happening? New vitality. What's going on? These are two aces and they're reversed. What's happening? There's a delay because someone is holding back. Someone's having issues with trusting, having faith. Why? What's happening with you guys? And if you guys want to be honest, you could post, why you feel a little bit um, fearful or not, really expressing yourself. Okay, we have completion. We have divine feminine and acceptance. Yeah. I think that you need to accept that something ended feminine. Okay. Some of you guys need to accept an ending or still in this energy of accepting that something is completed. Okay. Accepting yourself, after a completion. It's holding you back. Okay. It's holding you back from having what you want. You're afraid of being open. It's time to shine your light. It's time for you to put yourself out there. I want you to have this new beginning. I want you to have your new beginnings. I don't want you to miss out on opportunities here. What's happening with the feminine? Why is these two aces reversed? What's this? North node. Yeah, having to come out of your comfort zone, having to come out of completing a cycle with holding on to something that doesn't serve you. It could just be hurt feelings, sadness. Yeah, having a breakthrough. Somebody could be having a completion with a passive soulmate, or someone could be having a completion with another woman. I don't know. Let's see. What's this completion about? When I see this ancestor guide card, this is about alchemy. This is about transmutation. This is about realigning yourself. But this also represents people around you sometimes, ancestors that come in the form of soulmates. This also talks about the past. It just depends on what cards are out with this card. But I usually see it as another person most of the time. Someone's having an epiphany here. We have alchemy. Clarify it. I want to see what we don't see. So, air sign, Queen of Cups. So, what we don't see is that there's a beginning here. I don't think you see it. Or there's a delay because there's another situation. Hold on, give me a second. Let me look at this for a second. Definitely feeling like your emotions, you're still kind of closed off. You're still kind of in this energy of the Queen of Swords, a little bit cold, detached. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yeah, guarded. I see deception also, avoidance. Okay, let's talk about the Queen of Cups energy. So, someone here, you guys are needing to kind of find your stability when it comes to emotions. Why is the Queen of Cups showing up? Clarifying alchemy. Five of Cups. Yeah, see, I think that you're still crying over spilled milk. There's an issue with you completely moving on from something that created this really huge impact on you emotionally. There's a need for a breakthrough. Okay, there could be someone realizing their feelings for you because the Queen of Cups usually portends a very strong emotional bond, a sense of feeling loved or nurtured by someone. Someone could feel an intense emotional connection to you, but there's still something here with the Five of Cups. This, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're having a hard time with completely accepting something that really hurt you. And I did see the deception in the thoughts. I did see that. I see a little bit of bitterness. Okay. Yeah, afraid of coming out of your comfort zone. Yeah, and it's creating a stalemate. That's why both the aces are reversed. A little bit of bitterness because you've been hurt. But I see that there's a new beginning coming your way, but are you missing out on it because there's someone not coming in? Clarify. Sun card. Yeah. Someone has a chip on their shoulder. I feel like you've been through so much. Definitely experienced a difficult ending. Okay. This ending was for a purpose. Spirit says with the temperance angel. And I'm also seeing that there could be patience or divine timing when it comes to forward movement or communication. Something's still being balanced out. So there is a little bit of a delay here. But it has something to do with someone holding back and not speaking their truth. We have lessons of Mars. Yeah, someone's not seeing. There's duplicity here. It says physical, purely physical sensual attraction, obstacle. Why? Why is this an obstacle? This could have been the past, stalemate. Yeah, something came to an end with a relationship that was very physical, that hurt you, and you have been trying to heal from it, but from time to time you're triggered. You're reminded, or something just pops up in your mind, and it brings back those hurt feelings. And there's a little bit of this mourning and grieving. Okay, period. It's like you had an ending and you're still kind of grieving it in a sense. You still feel a sense of loss or emptiness because of it. And I do see you trying to move forward, but at times sometimes you just don't know. It was so hard to accept that something wasn't meant to be, or something wasn't going to happen the way you thought. And you still keep crying over the spilled milk, or you're still having a hard time because there's a lot of regret, because you feel like you've invested time and that time was wasted. A lot of regret because you really wanted to be with that person. You really wanted to believe what you believe at the time. So there's just a lot of stuff going on in your mind. Some of you guys, you're just full of disappointment and you're reflecting on it a little bit. I don't think that you're deeply in that space now, but I think that sometimes you think about where you were, and it makes you sad a little bit because you're realizing that, damn, I was in a really fucked up place, you know, for a while. But you have this beautiful breakthrough. You have this opportunity to move out of that space. You actually have an opportunity to take a chance to come out of your comfort zone and to have faith that spirit is going to bring something better and something that is more balanced. We have movement forward, balance. Maybe a reconciliation or meeting someone new. Some of you guys, you met somebody new. Some of you guys, you haven't responded to this person's text, or you haven't called them or text them. You're just kind of holding back because you're a little bit unsure, not sure if you're ready. So if you've had some sort of interaction with someone new and you exchange numbers, you may have not communicated with this person, or maybe you started to communicate with someone, but you kind of pulled back. Just feeling a little bit, um, I don't know, you're feeling a little bit numb. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I feel like a little bit of a numb energy. And I don't feel like it's an everyday thing. I think that it just kind of creeps up on you sometimes. Like you're pretty much really focused on healing, self help, doing your self care, really focusing on just self evolution, working on you. But then something that happened to you is still lingering. What is it going to take for feminine to really get over this situation? Because I feel like it's been a struggle. Let me see what you guys are saying. It's been a struggle, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling with some things too, just to be completely honest. um okay, you feel sick and tired. Okay. Hope your daughter feels better. Yeah, discouragement. Yeah, so that's the numb energy. So yeah, L, I'm picking up you, L. Yeah, I feel like it's like being reminded of something that you're trying to move away from, and it's like you feel like you can't escape it sometimes. It's like people are bringing it up. You're thinking about it. Maybe you see a person's picture. Maybe you happen to see them on social media. Something is triggering some sort of pain. And but I'm also seeing that this new beginning is being delayed because there's a need for you to completely accept this ending. Yeah, lessons of Jupiter. It's just align and demonstrate the new values and the new beliefs. New beliefs. You were rejected because you're being protected by spirit. Whatever made you feel like you weren't good enough, that whoever made you feel like they didn't want you, you were being protected. Okay, you actually dodged a bullet. Okay, what did you learn from that cycle? There was a lot of insecurities, there was a lot of self-worth issues, there was a lot of you giving too much of yourself, and you were in denial. A lot of us were in denial when it came to a person that we really really wanted to be with in that particular time frame. Not saying that you may never reconnect with that person, but for that time period, there was a lot of delusions. Okay, because I did see the Eight of Swords in reverse, because you had an expectation, you wanted something to happen, and this person strung you along and you wanted to believe everything they said, even though your intuition was saying no, don't believe this person. But you kind of ignored all the red flags, and you really wanted something and it didn't happen, and that's okay. It didn't happen. You released it whenever you released it, but now you're still kind of moving out of that grieving and that mourning period, that period of lack, because spirit wants to bring something in that's real. Yeah, coming out of denial, coming out of illusions. Clarify, Neptune. Yeah, because see, the universe had to intervene because you were in denial. You didn't want to see the truth. The truth was right there. The truth was being told to you. You know, there was a lot of truth, proof. But I feel like at some point we were in denial whenever this happened for you. Everybody went through this. Okay, trust me. I've done lots of readings, and everybody has gone through a period of being in denial. But when you had that realization, you moved on. But I feel like there is something that still kind of tugs at your heartstrings, and it makes you a little bit afraid of being vulnerable again, because it's like I was really vulnerable with this person. I was really ready to put my all into a relationship with this person, even when they weren't really reciprocating 100% back to me. I was really, really trying, and it just didn't work out. I, I, I don't, I don't want anybody not to have a new beginning, and I'm struggling because I have new suitors, and I'm enthusiastic, and then I just kind of I lose the enthusiasm. It's like I don't even want to try because I feel like I have other things that I need to be more focused on, and I don't know if I'm just trying to distract myself. It's just I don't know. Uh, but tomorrow, tomorrow, and this repressed energy is still coming out. So I want to know, yeah, detach. I want to know, yeah, struggling to detach from something. Is it masculine having a hard time just detaching from something else? Someone's having a hard time being open to receiving. So working on those heart chakras, you guys, there is something unexpected, some sort of awakening. Yeah, a lot of resistance still. It could be someone you're connecting to. Clarify. Feel that finish. Yeah. Um, someone has to have clarity about cutting off something, a contract. This could be an air sign. Anybody connecting to air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This could be a third party, but there's strong air energy here in divine time. So this is just a delay. Spirit saying something's being delayed because someone is still struggling or still not able to move out of a cycle because somebody is confusing them, deceiving them. Hey, Lobster Girl. Hey, Free. I'm taking orders tonight. So if you're interested in booking, is the link in the chat? Yes, it sure is. I'm about to pin the link up at the top. One question for $25. You guys know the drill. I might do a little promotion here tonight. I made you a promotion. I'm just a little tired, so I'm kind of thinking, do I want to take on that much tonight? You got contacted. I okay. Libra, meh. Yeah, I'm like meh. um. Okay, so there's some sort of epiphany with an air sign, okay, or someone's having an epiphany. Spirit, who's having this epiphany? Make it very clear. Why is there a delay? Because of a new love, a new phase in love with this person. Someone's trying to figure out if they want to have a new phase or if they want to go towards something new. We have thoughts, so they're thinking, do I want to stay in this commitment or do I want to go towards this new thing? But Spirit says, there is someone here that has a fragile heart because they have been betrayed. And I feel like this is you. I feel like, you've been hurt. You've been like so true to yourself in the last couple of months because of this betrayal. And why am I saying this? I feel like this betrayal happened in order to get you to start really focusing on working on yourself, loving on yourself, and really reinforcing your worth and your value that you couldn't see before. It took this heartbreak, it took this disappointment, it took this ending to trigger you to really look at yourself from a different perspective and see how you've been really limiting yourself and what you can really have and what you really deserve. Because at some point in your life, you were connecting to people either through a trauma bond or either because spirit had aligned you to somebody to be their catalyst. Sometimes we're aligned to people because we're actually teaching them in the process of them hurting us. I know it sounds strange. What happens is when you set that boundary, when you reclaim your power and cut the supply off to that person, you essentially trigger them because losing you is impacting them as well. We always talk about how the feminine is feeling and what the feminine is going through, but the masculine has been impacted by not being in a connection with you anymore. They are suffering just as much as you. They may not show it, but they feel the disconnect. And sometimes it takes them a little bit longer because they may be more distracted than you. But trust me when I tell you, they have been impacted because guess what? Whoever they connect to after you, it's never going to amount to who you were to them, how you made them feel. It's never going to be the same. And as much, and the more they try to seek out other distractions or seek out the greener grass, they're going to realize that it's never going to be as green as your grass. Trust me. And I think that this awakening is happening because you've disconnected, you've disengaged. Now uh, they're getting a comparison that they didn't have before. They never had anybody that showed up in their life like you did. So whoever they're dealing with now, whatever they thought that felt you wherever you think you fell short, you didn't. Trust me. This person really made you feel disempowered. It made you feel like you could not amount to anything or to meet their expectations, right? And their expectations of you may have been unrealistic. Now what you don't understand is why this person treated you the way they treated you, because I know that you guys been thinking about, why did they do that to me? Why did they do that to me? Right? Because all I did was try to love them. I tried to do everything right. I tried to compromise. I tried to whatever you tried to do, you felt like it didn't amount to much. It didn't make a difference. They just still didn't invest the way they were supposed to, or they weren't honest. They cheated. Well, the problem is this person that you connected to, that you had a trauma bond with, or that you were had a contract with. You had a dynamic where both of you guys were mirroring back wounds, and this person had some wounds where they had abandonment issues. Everybody's scenario is slightly different. Of course, it's not going to always be abandonment for every single person, but because of this detachment card, I see strong abandonment. So at some point, this person always assumed that you were going to leave them for somebody better, because what happened was they had insecurities that they were masking behind ego, right? They were overcompensating and showing up in your life as very egotistical, even as a bully, sometimes very narcissistic, and always wanting to point blame on you, right? Make you feel like you're doing something wrong or you're not doing enough, therefore causing you to overcompensate, overgive, right? Because you're trying to be validated by this person. You're wanting this person to give you the recognition. But what happened was this person didn't really feel good about themselves, and they had all these different insecurities. So what they did was they kind of projected those things onto you, and some things you projected onto them. Please add Lobster Girl to the list, please. Um, but one thing they did was they projected their insecurities onto you, and the more they thought that you could leave them, the more they thought that they didn't have control over you, the more they started to project onto you their own fears, especially when it came to infidelity, when it came to cheating. This person was out and still wanting to be free, still wanting to be detached, and but they were still playing this role like they wanted to be committed to you. And I think that at some point they did want to be committed to you, but I think that the disconnect happened when you guys kind of came into the relationship um, wanting different things, but because one person wanted to bring in balance, it was coming from a place of inauthenticity. It was just like, for example, you wanted this connection to work, but a part of you was being inauthentic to self because you knew you were accepting less than you deserve. You were compromising too much of yourself. And this person felt the same way. They felt like they had to compromise to be with you in some sort of way, right? Or that they had to be with you because they felt obligated or they felt some sort of guilt. It was never coming from a place of authenticity. I'm not saying that there wasn't love there, but I'm saying that the reasons why you guys connected were not for the right reasons. It wasn't coming from a place of unconditional love. It was always coming from a place of, I don't want this person to leave me. Um, I don't want this person to abandon me. I don't want this person to reject me. So there was a very skewed sense of self between both of you guys. And and it's so interesting because I feel like there was a lot of duplicity, there was a lot of repressing of emotions, there was a lot of holding back because both people were trying to overcompensate in some sort of way. Now your person may have had addictions, your person may have had again, like I said, abandonment wounds, but they ended up sabotaging the connection. And because they kept thinking, making these assumptions about you, therefore they felt entitled to be able to move in a very deceptive way. So every time they thought that they couldn't trust you, it reinforced their own negative patterns. So they were out here doing things because they made the assumption that you were doing them too. And it was very deceptive, but Spirit's saying that they're trying to help you to release these past memories of this person because they come up, and when they come up, it triggers you in a very negative way. I'm also seeing that Spirit is helping someone release of the past in general. It could be someone you're connecting to, though, because they could be connecting to somebody else still and they need to release that. Clarify past memories, nostalgia. Yeah, see, release the past, free yourself from the past because there's an opportunity that wants to come in, but it's going to require you to let go of this past suffering, ruminating over past events, and releasing maybe a past person. Something faded, something is coming in, and it's very unexpected. And it is going to be some sort of clarity It is going to be some sort of epiphany here that's going to get someone to let go of past betrayal, thinking about the betrayal so that you can actually open up your heart and let love in, because that's what we talked about this morning, letting love in, being able to give and receive, overcoming those fears. And it's not going to happen overnight, and don't feel bad. Now, this divine timing is letting me know that there's a delay, and it's because somebody has not been able to fully express what they want to express and fully detach from what they need to detach from. They're in denial. They don't want to accept that something has to come to an end. That's just what it is. It's a very clear message. Somebody does not want to accept that something's ending. They're feeling a lot of regret because of the decisions they made. There is a need for self love here, or someone needs to work on loving themselves a little bit more. And I feel like there's this energy of wanting to guard yourself. Mind you, we have a man guarding himself and we have a woman guarding herself. It's letting me know that both of you guys are mirroring some toxic patterns that you both have, because of past experiences. I feel like you're connecting to someone that had the same experiences as you. They had someone take advantage of them. They had someone break their heart, just like you. And so they're a little afraid, and you're afraid. Both of you guys are still working on self love. I have water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I talked about air. Got Scorpio, we got Leo here. Again, strong epiphany, realization that you are lovable, you are good enough. We have twin flame. You're aligning yourself to someone that is a vibrational match, someone that can match you vibrationally and that can meet your needs. And it's because you guys have been through similar experiences, and you've been being spirit has been preparing you for someone that is your person, but you still have addictions to break free from, so that you can completely open your heart and be ready to receive whatever this is that spirit is preparing for you. So it looks like you're being prepared for new love. Yeah. So spirit is saying, please trust. Okay. In the divine plan, it says there's a stalemate situation because something was purely physical. It either was the past situation that you had, where it was just sex was keeping you together, or it's somebody you're connecting to that's connecting with another woman or another man where it's just physical. But if you were connecting to a past person and it was just sex holding the relationship together, it is time for you to stop crying over spilled milk. It's time for you to understand that the universe is coming in with intervention, or had to intervene to get you out of this energy of denial, or this is what's happening with someone you're connecting to. Who are you getting to come out of? Yeah. So there's a reconciliation coming with a past soulmate, but right now you need to retreat for self care. You're going to reconcile with someone that you've already dealt with, or someone from a past life. But you need to come out of these thoughts of being, fearing rejection, or this person does, so that you can have your new phase, okay, or you can connect to somebody new. Okay, reconciliation is reconciling heart and mind. Sometimes it's not always about return, the return of a soulmate. It could just be reconciling the heart and the mind, getting an alignment in both areas. The heart and the mind needs to want the same things, right? We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Is the situation hindering you or supporting you? Is thinking about this person, thinking about the rejection, hurting you or helping you? Can't change the past, right? Can't change the past, but you can learn from the past. It's heavy. It's a heavy energy, but the new moon is portending this new door. It's like a door is opening and you have the invitation to walk through it. You are being invited, and you have free will. You can walk through it, or you could stay in the past and you could still mourn and grieve and heal some more until you're ready. But I know that a lot of you guys want to come out of the stagnant energy. You want to stop grieving. You want to feel healthy again. You want to feel whole again. You want to feel sure about yourself, confident again. You really want these things, right? But you just can't help it because you really, really love someone, and you're trying to understand how Did I deserve this? All I did was love somebody. That's all I did wrong, right? I love someone too much. I love someone more than myself. So let's talk about accountability, spirit. Let's talk about that. How many of you guys ever wondered why me? Why me? Raise your hand. Let's be transparent tonight. Why me? Or why not me? Right? Why not me? Why not me? Chariot. When I think about the chariot, I think about duality, and I think about the black and the white horse, feminine and masculine energy, receptivity versus logic, reason, right? Um, the emotional body versus the logical mind. You know, you know that these two horses have to be in sync in order for that chariot to move forward without any delays or any issues, right? Because if one horse is out of alignment, the chariot can topple over. These horses have to work in unison. And it's the person behind the chariot that's controlling the two horses, right? With the two, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about, right? The saddle thing, the strings that are attached to the saddles, or the nooses. He has to keep those horses in working in unison. He has to keep the head and the heart working in unison. Now, another thing about the chariot that I like is a card of overcoming. It's a card of conquering, being able to face challenges, being able to move forward despite whatever you're going through. It's a card that ties to seventh house. It ties to soulmate relationships, actually. Um, it's a very important. I was going to use a word that just came to my mind, but I can't verbalize it for some reason. Give me a second. It's an archetype. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, archetype. Um, it's Cancerian energy. Um, which I always thought was weird, but it, when I thought about the cherry, but I could understand the tenacity of cancers and what that sign represents. But it's interesting that this chariot card is coming out, um, because it is a major arcana and it is talking about having to overcome or triumph some sort of obstacle. It's really a powerful energy to show up because the chariot is very swift. Like I said, it's pulled by two sphinxes or horses, and the guy behind the chariot, if you're familiar with the original Rider Waite, he has a crown on, and it's about overcoming conflicts and moving forward in a positive direction. And it's about needing to keep going through sheer hard work and commitment in order to be victorious. So, Spirit is saying that we're not going to put anything in your path. We're not going to give you anything that we don't think you can handle. You hear that all the time, right? God is not going to give you more than you can handle. This is this energy here. Because that why me or why not me is, I need you to look at that as why you, because you are representing this energy of tenacity, of perseverance. You represent the conqueror. You represent the person that does have what it takes to overcome and to keep pushing forward when things get hard, when things get rough. You guys all have experienced heartbreak, but you all have been able to keep going, working a job, taking care of your kids, paying your bills. How many of you guys had to keep doing life after heartbreak? You couldn't give up on life. I mean, even if you felt like you wanted to give up, even if you had really dark moments where you felt like you wanted to just stop, you know, you still kept going. And sometimes we are faced with challenges so that we can see our strength, because this actually is a testament to strength. This is a testament to how strong you really are in the face of adversity, in the face of the uncomfortable situations. And trust me, heartbreaks are very uncomfortable. But guess what? This is a card of success, and it's a card of willpower and control and self discipline and focus. Um, when it comes to love relationships, you guys, um, what it's about is taking action, taking control. Now is the time to take the wheel and make sure you have a clear understanding of what you're looking for in love and romance. Spirit wanted you to know that they wanted you to know what wouldn't work for you, what you wouldn't want, okay? What isn't worth your time or energy. Spirit wanted you to figure out what it is that you truly want, and you couldn't know this if you didn't go through the experiences you've been through, no matter how harsh it was. They all were meant to teach you your worth. Like, you go through the experience and then you're not going to go back and say, oh, I want to go back to that experience. You're going to look at that experience, unless it was great and positive. You're going to look at that experience and say, you know what? That wasn't for me. That person didn't treat me right. And sometimes it takes a couple of, tries before you have that realization, but you do eventually have that realization. Once you know your destination, the chariot tarot love meaning urges you to take action. When you take control of your love life, you are very likely to see rewards. Confidence, courage, and drive will lead you to success. As you move towards your goals, the chariot tarot love meaning, however, can also indicate the need to balance two urges, represented by the two horses in the card. They may pull you in different directions, but steering a clear path ahead means reining each one in so that you stay on the right path. This card can sometimes bring questions on whether the chariot, I'm sorry, this card can sometimes bring questions on whether the choices that you have made so far are balanced. Is your relationship suffering because of long hours at work? Are you so focused on your relationship that you've been sacrificing too much of your own individuality for it? The chariot asks us to take our lives back into our own hands again and steer with determination. Don't let one of those horses go off route. You need to rein in both those two different polarities, the duality of heart and mind. Some of you guys have lost yourself in relationships. You gave too much of yourself away. You sacrificed your own individuality because you wanted to have this ideal of what you thought you wanted, but it wasn't until after you experienced that relationship that you realized that this is not the person for me. This is not fulfilling me. This is not making me happy. But now that you know what you want, now that you have overcome with sheer will and determination, Spirit is saying you're going to continue to overcome challenges as you push forward, and you are going to be successful. And this is the goal of the chariot card, being successful in love. These two people are tied together. But this is about in harmony. This is about two people that want the same things, two people that are trying to work together and to overcome challenges together. So there is this ability to have a connection where, with a new love, okay, maybe a new phase, where you both are going to want the same things. And that's what's coming in, and that's what Spirit is saying. We're intervening in your life because we want to bring this new thing in, this new phase of love or new love, but we need you to be open to what we're trying to bring in. You have to be open by pushing forward. by knowing that things are going to get better, that knowing that you will reach your goal, and your goal is mutuality, energetic match, reciprocity, true love, right? I'm so sick and tired of not having what I deserve. But you want to know why I never could have what I deserve? Because a part of me didn't feel like I deserved it. A part of me didn't feel like I was good enough for it because I was conditioned, to believe that every time there was a rejection or an abandonment, or every time something didn't work out, it was because something was wrong with me. And that's just the facts for me. It could be something different for you. So I had to program my mind, and I'm still programming my mind to believe that I do deserve love. And no matter what happened, it happened for my benefit, right? I had to make tough choices. I had to cut people off that I really love. And I had to cut people off. I had to make decisions that were for my highest interest. Somebody here is about to come in. There is somebody here wanting to start something new. They're about to come in, and it's going to require you to have courage. Some of you guys have to walk away from something that was very detrimental to your, well, I don't want to even say detrimental, but I want to say that was pivotal. And this really, really impacted you, but it was a catalyst for you. And you need to walk away and be open to something new. This could have been someone you had children with, married to. Whoever this is, they hurt you. They hurt you so deeply. And you thought at some point that you would never recover. You thought at some point that you would never be able to love again. But that's not true. And you're going to realize that eventually if you haven't realized it already. Oh, are you guys sad? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you guys sad. I get sad too, you guys. But that's the point. This is why I do this. I don't want you guys to be sad. I've been sad. Trust me. Trust me. My lessons have been very harsh. Oh, yeah, that's a bird. I saw some finches today, and then I always see blue jays, and I saw a redhead woodpecker today at the park. Yeah, so if you're dealing with a fire sign, this fire sign's afraid of commitment, but this fire sign is having a physical relationship, and I don't know if this is you needing to be aware of that something is just physical, or he is. Okay, I get discouraged, but but don't get discouraged. Um, I'm reading your messages. Sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, Free. Yes, you can, Project Witch. The list is open. Okay, Project Witch is going to make a donation. All right, so you guys, let's wrap it up. So I want you to know that I have this here, and you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna show it to you guys. I have this here, and I look at it every day, and it says the simple rules of life. Oops, sorry. Y'all know my shit always doing some extra stuff. It says the simple rules of life, and it says, have hope in your heart, faith in your future, love in your soul, kindness in your mind, and anything is possible. I look at this every single day. I got this from Marshall's. How cute is this? Did I get this from Marshall's? I think I got it from Marshall's. Um, or Burlington Coat Factory. Okay, one of those places. I don't know if you guys have places like that. JC Penney's similar, Ross is similar. But anyways, yeah, I look at this every day. Do you see that I put these things around me to keep reminding me? Sometimes you need reminders when you get discouraged, and you know I get discouraged, especially with my channel not, growing. And then it says faith, love, hope, courage above fear. These are things that I really really strive to work on, and I think that you guys can do it. It just requires a little bit of courage and a little bit of faith that you guys can definitely do it. There is some sort of divine intervention coming in when it comes to a fire sign for some of you guys. Some of you guys are fire. Cancer placements, you're coming through very strong. Somebody is asleep in the present moment. Someone is unaware or disillusioned. And it could be because you've been disappointed so many times. You've been let down. You've been abandoned. You've been even left for dead. Some of you guys feel like someone left you for dead, like someone just left you in your time of need, like when you were most vulnerable, pregnant, broke, sick. Somebody left you. They weren't there for you when they needed to be there for you. Okay, add Project Witch Tarot to the list. But I'm here to tell you that without that person, with or without that person, you were always a conqueror. You were always a warrior, and you were able to overcome adversity, overcome difficult times, challenges. You are always going to be able to overcome this betrayal, this hurt. But understand that this hurt was teaching you to love yourself and others at a higher capacity. Spirit knows that you can do it, and the Spirit's asking you to trust, regardless of the external, trust that they have your best interest in mind, and that it is time to let go of what you've been holding on to. It is time for you to let go and give the control back to the universe, and let them bring in the justice and and the best possible outcome that you deserve. And it's most definitely not going to be heartbreak, because that's done. You are only perpetuating it by continually holding on to it. But baby, let me tell you, Spirit is saying that's done for you. No more heartbreak for you. Possibilities in love are endless. Potentials are endless. New beginnings, feminine. Some of you guys are going to be connecting to an earth sign. Some of you guys are going to be building a solid foundation with an earth sign, or there is an offer of commitment, and that is what you're going to realize. Some of you guys, somebody is attempting to commit to an earth sign, but they're going to find out that that earth sign was a liar and a sinner. It's a fire sign. But others of you guys, there's an offer coming from an earth sign. What's this offer about? I hope it's not sex. I hope it's not just sex. What's this offer about? Why you showing me Mars? It'll be very passionate. We have telepathy, lessons of Saturn, fragile heart. It's just there's too much distance. Be careful. Someone may be coming to you, towards you, that's emotionally unavailable. Why is Earth here? Yeah. Set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Um, Now, this is somebody coming towards you that's going to feel very guilty for how they treated you. After the fact, though. Yeah, after they realized that they were in a one-sided relationship. I want to say this to you guys. If you do get an offer, which I do see, which I've been predicting, okay? And this person apologizes. This person's sincere. They do feel apologetic. What I'm seeing, though, this is wish fulfillment, right? This person's offering commitment, but there's some sort of epiphany. What's this epiphany? Yeah, that you need to forgive the past. I think that what it is that you're still, well, before I shuffle, you're still holding on to the pain. And that's what Spirit is saying. Let that pain go, sis. Open up that sacral chakra. Allow yourself to be open to receiving this love, this offer. Whoever this is feels very guilty for being in and out of your life, but they do want a new beginning with you. But I feel like this is because they're realizing that somebody else was wearing a false mask, or they were believing in something that wasn't real. So you do have love coming in. It's going to require a little bit of effort. Like I said this in the live. Like, some of you guys are going to be very resistant because those fears are going to come up because of triggers. But it's okay. It is all right. You have the tools you need, right? You have the tools you need to manifest. Um, Continue to do the self work. And also, space brings clarity. There's clarity about deception. This is the mission. Yeah, he's going to find out the hard way, you guys. That's what Spirit's revealing to me right now. He's going to find out the hard way. Someone is playing with his emotions. Someone has deceived him, or someone is manipulating him. But that's none of our business, right? But we are just going to keep working on ourselves until divine timing comes in, and brings in this person. Some of you don't even know this person, but they're going through something with somebody else. They're just in denial and not ready to let something go, but they will. They will. All right, let's clear the energies. Let's get started with the private readings. If you are interested in booking a private reading with me, my link is pinned at the top. I have 2 people on my list so far, Lobster Girl and where's my whatchamacallits? I gotta go get my stuff. Lobster Girl and Project Witch Tarot. Let me go get some sage so that I could burn some sage tonight. I'll be right with you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I hope that was helpful. Hi, Diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, Lord, have mercy on our souls, right? Ugh. I feel like it's never going to end sometimes. This hair is making my cheek. All right, so let me get my sage out. We're gonna burn some sage. Highlighter be tripping. All right. So first person, Lobster Girl. Who else has booked? You know me, I'm alive. Go to my YouTube Studio app and see if it looks different from the app. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show me live. Oh, it's short. It doesn't. It doesn't show me currently live. That's okay. Let me go to YouTube because I just want to be able to see. I always punching bags. Let's see, you got me cracking up. Clear the energies, connect me to Lobster Girl. Lobster Girl, put your question in when you're ready. You already know the drill. Readings need to be very accurate. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. Questions need to be specific. My readings are accurate. Polygamous. Did I mention that in your personal reading, Lobster? That sounds like something that I would say though, because there's a lot of these polygamous men and very download men out here. But we'll talk about that another time. A lot of you guys not ready for that conversation. I actually had people unsubscribe to my channel because I was letting them know that they were dealing with a closet person, and it's okay. Sexuality is all right. It's okay to do what you want to do, but it's not okay to lie to another person and hide and be in a whole relationship, but then have affairs because that's not safe, especially if you're not practicing safe sex. But anyways, as a pregnant baby mama, mm, girl, did you put your question in already? Did I miss it? He stood you up again. I want to know why. Oh wow, we have the world card. Um, did I tell you this was going to happen the first week of October? That there was going to be some sort of situation. Diamond, put Diamond on the list, please. I don't remember for October first week. I know you asked me, and I said it was a good opportunity for you, but you're saying that he stood you up. That's really strange. Okay, there's an ending here, sweetie. World card, embrace. Spirit says you're manifesting right now. So it doesn't even matter. I think Spirit was testing you, Lobster Girl. Remember last when you asked me, and that what I said to you, I said that it wasn't about. It was the lesson was about you overcoming fear. You were being tested, and what Spirit is also wanting to test you on. Not only did they want to see if you would take the risk, if you would come out of your comfort zone, but they want to see how you react to him not showing up. They want to see if you're going to beat yourself up, if you're going to start going into the negative thoughts, or are you going to just be like, okay, it is what it is? Like, how did you approach the situation? Did you react or did you take a step back? Because he could have had an emergency, it could have been anything. Did you start making assumptions? So think about your thought process, think about how the situation impacted you. And that's okay because you guys are not in a relationship. Yeah, I did say something was going to happen the first week. Um, but I need you to explain to me your thought process because I already said so when I did the 3 month predictions, I don't know, like these are strictly predictive. Sometimes certain things, and it's really hard, as a reader. Sometimes the information comes through and sometimes we don't realize that it's a prediction. So I always have to remind myself that some of the stuff that I'm telling you hasn't happened yet. Okay. And a lot of readings that I did in the past, it didn't come to pass after the fact. Because I have people still coming back saying you did a reading for me and everything you said played out after a year. Like they're saying it all came to pass. So I just want you to know that there is some sort of energy or lesson where Spirit wanted to see if you are truly ready. And Spirit wanted you to, one, overcome your fear, and two, they want to see if you're going to use discernment and how you're going to approach the situation. If he's sexing other people and he's polygamous, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I want you to understand that, but you have a free will choice. He's being honest with you, and you can choose to say, yes, I want to participate and be in a relationship with you and see where this can go, or no, I don't want to engage in a relationship with you because I like more of a traditional style relationship. Do you understand? You can't take things personally, and you cannot be so married to one particular belief system because remember, your values and his values are completely different. He may be wanting to date multiple women because he's not committing to any of these women. Maybe he's still trying to look for the one. And you may say to him, because you may want exclusive, you want to be exclusive, but let me tell you about that. And remember how I always talk about you guys needed to interview people? You know that I'm anti being exclusive with the very first person that comes along. I'm very anti doing that. I think that you guys need to be accustomed to going with the flow and not having an expectation that this person's going to settle down with you because some of these people that you're meeting are not marriage material. They're not commitment material. They're not even boyfriend material. So you can't go in a situation expecting this person to be exclusive, but you can go in a situation with gaining enough information to make a conscious, um, informed decision. And it's either I want to date you or I don't want to date you, but not taking things personal and not letting it get to you emotionally. Okay. It's okay if you cried, but this is a learning lesson for you because he may call you and say, "Hey, I was in a hospital." And then how would that change the whole dynamic of why you cried? I've had that happen to me where I was making so many assumptions, and there was a really a legit reason why someone stood me up. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't overreact before knowing all the facts first. You understand? I've been there, so I understand how it is to really want exclusive. Why can't I talk today? An exclusive relationship. I'm not gonna even try because Mercury retrograde. But you gotta understand that you cannot approach every situation wanting to cling on to everybody you come across, because guess what? As you are being exclusive to them, they're not being exclusive to you. 8 out of 10. Okay, I'm not gonna say 9 out of 10. I want to say for the majority of the time, the men that you're giving a lot to, giving wifey benefits to, girlfriend benefits to, investing in, and only talking to, they're probably out there entertaining other people, interviewing, and you need to start interviewing too. You're not going to go to a job and apply there and expect them to just hire you. They're going to look at other applications, other applicants. They're going to look at who is the most qualified for the position. That's exactly what you need to do. This is why when you meet people and break up, you have to realize, okay, that person wasn't meant for me. They didn't have the qualifications to be with you, or you didn't have the qualifications to be with them. But anyways, I digress. So we have the world card in a track. Why did he why did he stand up, lobster girl? Is that a good is that a term? Stand up? I know he stood lobster girl up, but why did he do that? We have change, we have distance. He traveled. He was traveling. Was he was on the road, or he ghosted you? Plain and simple. Let's see if this was a ghosting. I feel like he was traveling somewhere. He was on the road. Let me see if the chariot comes out. The truth. Why did he ghost Lobster Girl? This could not be that he chickened out. This wouldn't make sense, Spirit. The Devil in reverse, Page of Wands. Clarify change, courage, distance, Two of Swords. Yeah, you got ghosted. But why? Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you got ghosted. Five of Pentacles. World card again. It's almost like he chickened out, or he traveled somewhere. He went somewhere. It was a distance from you. It's like he couldn't make it. I don't think he forgot, but I feel like he lied, or I don't know. I don't want to say he lied, but there's something here that makes me feel like he ghosted you, but not on purpose, but he had the awareness that he was ghosting you, but didn't tell you the truth. He didn't inform you. I feel like he could have chickened out. Clarify, why was this Two of Swords, Hermit, and Five of Pentacles the response? Lessons of Saturn, guilt. Yeah, I feel like he ghosted you, but he has a reason, but he didn't inform you. Why? We have Divine Feminine, Heart Chakra. I keep seeing twin flames show up. He's coming up as the Page of Wands in reverse, unreliable, not following through on something that he said he was going to do. Okay, not following through. The devil in reverse, thought patterns, feminine, why feminine, betrayal, yeah. And you took it very hard. You felt betrayed. He knows he betrayed you. He knows that he hurt you. He's aware that he hurt you this with this ghosting. But it's like he was at a distance from you. I want to say that he wouldn't be able to make it because wherever he was too far away. The world card also talks about a little bit of distance, traveling. So I kind of feel like he may have been at a distance from you and couldn't make it, but why not say something? We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Neptune. Somebody else distracted him. I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. So he may have been doing something or he was somewhere and it was at a distance and whatever he was doing was a distraction. So he was aware that he had to meet up with you. He to make plans with you, but decided not to come because he was doing something else, um, or something else came up. I'm not sure what this something else is just yet. I definitely see something unfair, unjust, something with financial constraints, but I wouldn't say that he didn't take her out on a date because he didn't have money. I mean, it's here. Like, oh, I didn't have enough money and I couldn't go, but I was too ashamed to say something. It kind of feels like that a little bit, but I just kind of feel like, but why make the offer if you knew you didn't have the funds? It doesn't make sense unless something just came up out of nowhere. Why did he ghost her? Because you're showing me he ghosts her, and you're showing me that he feels guilty, he has an awareness of not showing up and not giving her any truth about why he didn't show up. Feeling guilty, Spirit says financial constraints, Five of Pentacles is here. Worried about not having enough money, and we have attachment. Temple path, took a different path, wrong path though. Oops, there could have been another bitch that he was dealing with that same day. Yeah, he was dealing with somebody that same day. This is a opportunity for you to learn strategy. Yeah, didn't take the action that he stated that he was going to take. Um, so this is a learning opportunity for you, sweetie. Not to take things so damn personal. One for one. Okay, for one. I will wait for a sign for you. Why you didn't show up? No, you're not. Clearly, energies connect me to the person that Lobster Girl is supposed to have an interaction with. Why didn't he show up to the date? Why did he stand her up? I feel you leaving me behind. I'm so attracted to you. See, he was distracted by somebody else that he's attracted to. Um, I know I messed everything up. Yeah, he did. He feel guilty, but he doesn't know how to tell you the truth. So he was at a distance, probably dealing with another bitch. Definitely did ghost you. He made a conscious decision to ghost you. Two of Swords in reverse, the Hermit and the Five of Pentacles. But feels like shit after the fact, though. He really does feel bad for doing it, but I don't think he can face you because he knows he messed everything up. Um, looks like he was distracted with some sort of opportunity with someone new, maybe met somebody. But I feel like he was traveling somewhere at a distance from you for sure. They're also saying that he was lacking courage, but I'm feeling like the courage could be after, like doing something and feeling guilty about it because they're making it feel like he was too scared to come in. I feel like he's too scared to tell you why he didn't come, why he stood you up. That's what I feel like this is. See, I know I messed everything up. I know I was a distraction. He was distracted. Somebody distracted him. What is this new love and caring connection? I want to feel that way again. I can't stop thinking. So there's somebody else that has distracted him. Somebody maybe he was having a physical relationship with. I need to know what that is though. And then I'll move on. I want to feel that way again. Nine of Swords. Feeling regretful. Eight of Cups, yeah. Somebody from his past showed up. I don't know if it's a past person, but I definitely know that somebody was showed up and distracted this person. One second. Yeah, see? Somebody distracted him, my love. I'm sorry. That's the truth. But he has already told you that he was entertaining other people. But him not coming was wrong. He should have articulated or verbalized why he didn't come. He should have gave you a heads up, and he didn't. He does feel guilty. Do I feel like he's gonna come in and try to rectify the situation? Yes. He will try to come in and give you some sort of excuse, but pay attention to the red flags because he will be lying to you. Okay? So those are your messages. Thank you for your donation. So wipe your tears, put your big girl panties on, and let me tell you how you look at this situation. And you're going to take it from somebody that got experience. You're going to look at this situation. And you're not going to let this another situation like this get to you because one, it's not your boyfriend. That's the very first thing you need to understand. And when you're not committed to somebody, you need to never have expectations of what this person can or cannot do. Understand that they can always choose to take a different direction. They can always choose to not be honest. They can always choose to not follow through on the things they say they're going to do. And always put yourself in a position that if they do decide not to invest, that it's okay because you're not supposed to be overly ready to invest in anybody, especially if they have not shown any consistency in the past. You give him an opportunity, he makes a mistake, keep it moving. There's other people that you can meet and date. Now, if he reaches out to you, now that you know how this person moves and how this person behaves based off of the conversations you had, based off his lack of commitment and his lack of honesty, his lack of follow through, now you can make an informed decision and you can nicely, in a nice way, tell him that you're uninterested anymore and that these are your boundaries now with him moving forward. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you, my love. It is difficult sometimes when we have people playing with us, but you got to put yourself in a position that nobody can play with you. Okay. Thank you, Project Wick, for your donate for your question, girl. Look, don't be ashamed. Okay, and that's the thing too. Um, when you are dealing with people, be careful with giving money and be careful with trusting. I mean, you didn't seem like you trusted him, enough. But this is a pattern for you. Okay, this is why I'm saying this is a learning experience, right? So, what do you do next time? You don't make the same mistakes, my love. Okay. All right, let's clear the energies for Project Wish Tarot. Oh, he's gonna give you the rest of your money back. Trust me, baby. You're gonna get the rest of your coins back. I promise you that. Don't block him. Get your money first. Don't block him. Don't never feel bad when you do it, when you are a good Samaritan, when you do a kind gesture, but don't never let it happen again. You hear me? Remember, learn from your mistakes so that you don't keep repeating these cycles. Which, what is going on in my love life? As hard as I'm trying to walk away, It's like a constant pull on my energy, and not in a good way. Kind of like a force in a way, like it's multiple people. You probably got people pulling on your energy. You probably have people still thinking about you, but again, think about think about do a self assessment. I want you to take stock of the people that you've had interactions with. It could be anybody, it doesn't have to be romantic, but if you feel like it's in a romantic sense, I want you to look at whether you still have cords and attachments, Project Witch. And these cords and attachments can be for multiple reasons. It could be because you're still upset. It could be because this person is thinking about you, obsessively. You got people that could still be thinking about you, and it could be because you've impacted them. And, you may have served as a teacher, as a catalyst for a person. And in the process of you guys having an ending of a cycle, it may have been an awakening for that person. And because you have served such a great purpose in their life, they just can't get you off of their mind. You're just always going to be someone that they're going to admire. Or you could be someone that they resent. Okay, maybe they are in their feelings because you walked away. We don't know yet, but I'm gonna find out for you, boo. Please give me clear, accurate messages for Project Witch Tarot for her highest and holiest good and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved. And that's the thing, you need to let go of the resentment. As much as um, the more you attach yourself to those emotions, the more that you're kind of solidifying that cord. Like, you remember what I said to you one reading I did for you. Remember I said I don't believe in cord cuttings. There's a reason why I said that, because a lot of times people don't understand the nature of the cord that they're trying to cut. If you try to cut a cord for somebody because you don't want that person to come in and you're still resenting them, you're still bitter, the cord is not going to be cut. There's still a cord there because of the emotions that are still attached. That person can still move you to having certain emotions. That person still has control over you. Project Witch Tarot, you're thinking about a situation. Yeah, you are. But this is about wisdom. Okay, this is about wisdom and understanding of a certain situation or certain situations you've been through. Your past energy is the throat chakra in reverse. Your present energy is blossoming in abundance in reverse. So, not being able to grow from a situation just yet, but your outcome is that you will heal. Okay, some of this is family. Okay, this is not just love here. See, Spirit says you have a wonderful new beginning, right? And it's so interesting because not only do you have a thinking woman, but you have a thinking man. So you definitely have somebody that's thinking about you just as much as you're thinking about them. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're thinking about each other in a positive way, but Spirit is making it clear to me that there is a wisdom that you need to learn. And you're learning this wisdom. It's being learned, but it's being learned in a slow way. Because blossoming abundance, which is the Empress energy, is in reverse. There's a lack of growth because the thought process attached to whatever this energy is may not be of the positive. It may be still tied to um, something that was unfavorable. Spirit says that there's a need for you to move forward with this action card because you are fated to reunite with somebody, but you need to heal first. Okay, so there is a pair. You're fated, Miss Thinking Woman, to reunite with Thinking Man. Okay, both of you guys are thinking about each other, and both of you guys' heart chakras closed off to this connection. You both resent each other, or are holding and repressing your real emotions because of anger, misunderstandings, and confusion. And yes, I believe you when you said this person really hurt you. And I don't feel like your feelings are wrong. I feel like your feelings are valid, the way you feel, but I feel like you need to let it go. Okay, and I'm not saying that whoever this Mr. Thinking Man is the same person, but you definitely have somebody that you're destined to connect to. But there's a soul tie. Okay. Why is the throat chakra reversed? What is it that she needs to express? What is it that you're not seeing? Who's not seeing this confusion, Neptunian energy? What's this disillusionment? Show me, what is this disillusionment? Lessons of Pluto. Power, control, and manipulation. Yeah, in the past you were lied to. In the past you were taken advantage of. Spirit says someone lied to you. Someone pulled the wool over your eyes. Someone manipulated you. And that's why, but something's coming into balance with that, so don't worry. I know that whatever that situation was very painful for you, but there's balance coming in when it comes to that situation. That was meant for growth. That's why I said your growth process is here, and your masculine's going through a growth process. Somebody was acting in ego, vanity, pride, or you could be in this energy. Um, but there's a need for you to surrender and become present because you have assistance. That's why I said something will be balanced out, meaning that you will have justice for that. Whatever that was, Spirit is saying that there will be justice. What goes around comes around. Don't worry about that, okay? But understand that whatever you're holding on to, latching on to, it is draining you because you are still letting this person in essentially. Like you're leaving the door open for this person to be able to pull on your energy. Okay, and it could be this person from the past. Let me see what you're saying to me, my love. Please add um there's somebody else on the list. Please add Hot Girl to the list. Thank you for your donation. Hold on, let me look at this. Girl, I said the same thing. I don't know if it's the same person. Let me get a sign. Tell me who this masculine is. Who is this masculine that took advantage of the Aquarian? You had a contract with this masculine. You guys were mirroring each other. This was part of your life purpose, feminine. You signed up for this lesson. Mm. You'll have new love. Oh shit. Mm. Uh, okay, she's not gonna want to hear that. Clarified, feminine. Lessons of Neptune. Yeah, you're disillusioned still. Yeah, this person, this was a parasitic symbiotic relationship. The universe intervened, okay, on your behalf, or is intervening on your behalf. Why is this person thinking about it? Why is he thinking about the current, please? Yeah, because he wants to fucking reconcile with you. Who is this? Who is this person that wants to reconcile with Miss Project Witch Tarot? World card. Okay, closure of a cycle. He's actually leaving a commitment in the freaking Wheel of Fortune, girl. I am sorry to tell you. I don't think that this is something. I don't think you're gonna be happy, hunty, because honey, definitely World card, Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords, faded. There is a reconciliation, and Spirit is asking you to let go of some sort of disillusionment. I feel like first and foremost, you need to speak and express how this actually made you feel. You're masking the pain with anger. It's like you have pain, but you're masking it with anger. It's like the way you are coping is allowing yourself to feel a fire of almost hatred. And I don't want to, I don't like to use the word hatred, but that's what it feels like you hate. You want to hate this person, but there's a part of you that loves this person, and I think that is really what irritates you, is because there's still love here, but you're in denial. You don't want to accept that you love this person because of what this person has done. You feel like this person has completely bamboozled you, and you are, but the wisdom that came from it is important here. Tell me more about wisdom. Yeah, see, epiphany. What's this wisdom bringing in for the current? New love. What's the wisdom and understanding for this current? What does she needing to understand? Okay, you were hurt, but there's something here, and it looks a little suspicious. Tell me about this alchemy energy. That looks a little suspicious. Are you doing spell work? Are you doing spell work? Did you do something? Did you try to bind yourself to this person? Because you may have put yourself in this predicament. What did she do? Clarify. Or somebody else binded him? Intimidated, unrealistic. Did you try to bind yourself or did you do something here? That Neptune energy keeps coming up. I'm trying to understand why it keeps coming up. Or is this somebody else? Show me, spirit, what the ancestor guide is. This is from a past life. This is karmic. This is from a past life. Show me past. Sacred sexuality, yeah. Alchemy twice. This is also about transmutation. Yeah. This is from a past life. This is karma. That's why okay, so thank you, spirit. You rejected him in a past life. This is just a kind of like a yeah, but there's a completion of that cycle. Okay. So this is a past life soulmate. You actually rejected him. There's some sort of debt between you guys. There was some sort of lesson. There was some sort of experience that you were meant to have where you were meant to feel the other side of this lesson. You've rejected this person in a past life. But you're disillusioned by the rejection. I feel like this rejection has affected your confidence. It has affected your ability to be independent. I feel like you feel very chained to this energy. But spirit is saying that there's that cycle is completing itself, but it requires you to let go, to release control or to release this resentment, to alchemize it, to transmute it, because you are holding on to these wounds here. It was meant to be triggered, or you're carrying over something from a past life, but it looks like you rejected him because they said this was contract. This was a contract. That's why it feels like you don't have control over what's happening and why you're still so attached to this energy. Um, Obstacles are blessed opportunities for growth. You needed to grow. You needed to learn something to transmute an energy from the past. But in the present moment, Spirit is asking, is helping you to purge this past energy. It's an imprint that you've been carrying over and you've been repeating the cycle. It's time for that cycle to come to an end. This is not your first rodeo with this person. It feels like this is a repetitive pattern. And Spirit is saying it's time to cleanse that energy of the past, cleanse that debt, cleanse that karma. Blessings of Saturn. Exactly. Once this karma is cleansed, that cycle completes itself. It's not just with you, but also with him, because I see that he's also disillusioned because there's something else that he's attached to. Someone here needs to gain their independence. Spirit is giving you the green light and they're saying, don't be intimidated. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that must be the masculine, because why would they be telling you not to be intimidated? You're not, you're definitely not intimidated, but I do feel like um, you are disillusioned, feeling like you're trapped or stuck when you're really not. You're just, it's just a disillusionment, like you're stuck. It feels like you're stuck, but you're not. You're putting yourself in a self imposed prison. Yeah, see, because of your thoughts and the heart and mind, thoughts and heart. See, there needs to be balance between the two. Um, and you're in your thoughts because you're coming up as a thinking woman, but spirit says get into your heart, right? It says get out of your head and get into your heart. And spirit is saying awaken your heart. You're too much in your head. You're ruminating over this. You have a mental attachment because you're remembering, reminding yourself of something. Um, it's kind of like a pattern that you've a conditioning. You're needing to transcend whatever this thought pattern is. You need to transcend this thought pattern. It's disillusioning you. You're not stuck. You're not trapped. What it is that you just can't forgive. You're unable to forgive this because you feel like this was a major betrayal. You feel like you were used, but guess what? And you feel a little bit of shame. Okay, this card is tied to shame, but he feels guilty too. He feels remorse. You're purging the energy, whether you know it or not, you are. But you need to accept something that you are in denial about. You need to accept that what this person did. You need to vocalize the truth. Whatever that truth is for you, you need to be very transparent and just be honest with yourself. What is the truth? Spirit is saying that you were disillusioned from the beginning with this relationship, with what this person was telling you. You were disillusioned. You chose to believe this illusion. You chose to fall for the fantasy or the ideal. This person, you ignored your intuition. But that cycle's coming to an end. You have an opportunity to cleanse that energy. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you for speaking your truth. That's the truth. That's what Spirit wanted you to do. Spirit wanted you to accept the truth that I went against my intuition. I went against my better judgment, and I'm ashamed. I feel ashamed because of that. But Spirit wants you to release that thought of shame and guilt. You want to know why you fell for this illusion. You want to know how somebody like you fell for something like this. And that's the problem. It's not about him hurting you, it's about you hurting yourself because you felt like you knew better. But your breakthrough is the core of the problem, and it was self worth. You fell for it because a part of you didn't feel good enough. You didn't know your value or your worth. So whatever he was offering to you, um, even in its illusory, you accepted it. Even with you knowing the truth, you took it at face value. But you knew divine intervention, feminine lessons of Jupiter, expansion. And I talked about wisdom with the thinking woman because that's what it represents. The wisdom that you've gained from this experience is what? That you deserve love, that you are worthy of love. You're worthy of so much more than what you have given yourself credit for. You're not in that space anymore because you have learned new values and new beliefs about self. This experience had to trigger you in such a way for you to never put yourself in a position to let somebody take advantage of you. But you keep reminding yourself, and it's almost like putting gas in a fire. It's like you keep that fire lit. You keep that anger in you lit. And I think part of it is because you don't want to fall victim to the illusion anymore. So you want to remind yourself, this is what happened to you. Don't let it happen again. It's kind of like a program. I don't know how to put it in the right words, but like I said, accepting what the real deception was, it was self deception. Don't point blame, take accountability here and accept what happened. You can't change it. Okay. But what you can do is you can move forward, accepting yourself, accepting the situation, showing yourself compassion. Okay. And you can still work on forgiving the person that hurt you. Solar plexus. I mean, you have a beautiful outcome though. Your future potential is great. A lot of self care is needed here, a lot of shadow work. A lot of it is vocalizing, speaking the truth, talking to yourself about the mistakes you've made. the expectations you set, and you set yourself up for failure even when the truth was present to you. You chose to believe um, the fantasy. So you have a fear now of getting into relationships because of this situation. And Spirit is saying, but we have a relationship lined up for you. And what we want you to understand is we want you to clear the past so that you can be open to this new beginning that we want to bring in. And it's a stable foundation, it's a commitment trying to come in for you in the future potential. And it is a reconciliation, it could be with someone different. So you have an unexpected a reconciliation, or maybe getting unexpected communication from a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And I don't know if this is the person's sign that hurt you. I'm hoping that it's not. It looks like this person's very scared to come in, or whoever it is. I don't know if it's the same person. I'm hoping it's not, though. Okay, but I'm going to wrap this up. Whose donation? I got Diamond and Hot Girl. That's him. Okay. He's a Scorpio baby. So you created this whole illusion for yourself. You created illusion, and you've been pointing the blame, and it's now time for you to take accountability, is what Spirit is saying. And then you will be released from whatever it is that you feel trapped to. It's self-induced, it's self-imposed. But there is a reconciliation between you two, a time for you guys to clear the air, closure, so you can move on, maybe reconnect. Spirit says it's time for you to open up your heart. It is time for you to speak your truth, express how you really feel, address yourself now, okay, and start healing yourself by forgiving yourself. That's the resolution to your problem. Thank you for your donation. All right, next person on the list, please put your question in. I hope that was helpful, Project Witch. Tarot, you need a soul therapy session. You need to cry it out. I feel it in your chakras, especially in the solar plexus. That's what's showing up. Solar plexus, heart chakra. When I'm reading for you, I feel it down in my solar plexus because that pride and ego is being triggered. It's triggering self-worth issues. It's triggering this issue of I'm not good enough. But that's what's being healed. Learning to love yourself, learning your worth, learning your value. Solar plexus. So your ego was bruised, right? You felt rejected, but you were the one that rejected yourself. So you've been disillusioned this whole time. There's no limitations, okay? And there's nobody stopping you. And even though I see that there is this wanting of coming back together with you, that doesn't mean that that's going to happen. He just wants that. But what you can do so that you can be free of feeling so attached is you need to let it go. And by talking about it, like really, or writing in your diary or something, writing how you feel in a diary, and you can burn it, you can do whatever you want with it, but you got to get it out of your system. Spirit of the universe, connect me to Diamond for highest and holiest good. Spirit says retreat. Retreat for important self-care. That's what Spirit wants me to tell you. You need to take some time out, go to the park, sit by some water. You know what to do. Salt baths, self-care. Damn, Spirit. uh yeah, you gotta heal your sacral chakra. Watch my live that I did this morning. I think you should watch that live that I did with the crystal cards. That would be very helpful. Clear the energies. Okay, Diamond. I hope that was helpful. 1211. Who is that for? 1211. Angel number 1211. You're welcome. Don't cry, but I'm happy that you're letting it out. Yes, that's what you're trying to. Yeah, that's the you're trying to condition yourself. It's okay. Yes, you're too good for it. You are absolutely are. Am I connecting to my ex Taurus because we have history, or will there be a commitment? Probably the first part, diamond, because you always connecting to the Taurus. It's 11 for you. No, you're welcome. You are absolutely, positively deserving of so much more, and you will have it. And that's what that was meant to teach you. It was meant for you to be like, fuck this shit. I deserve more than this. I don't have to do all of this. I need, but you have somebody coming. It's your vibrational match. Can you forgive though? That's the question. It's blocking a new beginning for you. Once you forgive, that new beginning comes in. Why is she connecting with the Taurus spirit? Why is she connecting with this Taurian person? Ooh, why are your cards going all over the place, Diamond? Jeez Louise, hold on. Whew. Diamond, why are you all over the place? Okay. There we go. She wants to know the real reason why she's connecting with the Taurus. Really, pretty much want to know what his intentions are. Wanting to know if he's just coming back because of history, or if he really wants a commitment. Please give me clear, accurate messages for Diamond, for highest and holiest good, and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved. Mm, mm. There may be another man around you, Diamond. Um, this could be him, but he's coming up as the King of Pentacles in reverse. Don't like it. And if he is coming up as the King of Wands, don't like it either because this is non-committal energy. But there could be a fire sign. We have the Five of Wands. I'm sorry, baby, unrequited, or there is competition. There could be a fire sign. It could be a male or a female. We got Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there's a need for you guys to hash it out and be cooperative, but I definitely see some sort of rejection. Is there a fire sign around you or around him? Mm. History. What's his intent? What does he want? He needs to decide between you and another person. He wants to be with you, but there's still somebody else that I feel like he's having a hard time choosing. Like, get it together. Like, he's definitely not sure. He wants to reject somebody, or there's another person. There's two men here. And Spirit may be bringing in this other man, this fire sign, to break him up with whoever he's married to or whoever he has a child with. This is not you. He's married, or there's someone that he's with. He has somebody, but he's not committed to that person either. Yeah, he's married. Who is this woman that he has a family with? I know you got kids with him, but he has a family with somebody else, a commitment. He's thinking about leaving it though. He's thinking about transitioning. He's not wanting to be there. But he feels a lot of passion for you, but baby, I don't see commitment here. Not right now, at least, sweetheart. Nope. Nope. Tower. What's this tower about? Who's this fire sign? Growth. Yeah, he's wanting to take action. Yeah. He's wanting to come out of that relationship. It's still, he wants to take action. But do I feel like he's coming in to give you commitment? No, I think he comes in because you're familiar. And I'm just being honest with you. Like, I don't think that he doesn't love you. I just think that he does this. This is not the first time he has done this. He comes to you every time something is going wrong, or every time he's disconnected from her or whoever that is. Unless this is you, but I don't think that's you though. But let me look at your comments. Bye, Leslie. You're leaving to L. Good night. He was dating a Gemini. What's your sign? Is this you then? Are you the baby mama? Um, Gemini. Mm, mm. There's somebody that he's matching. I don't think that's you though, because he's in the reverse. That means he's non-committal. I don't like that. Yeah, Four Pentacles. He's holding on to something. So if this is you, he's not going to give you commitment. That's the King of Pentacles in reverse doesn't commit. He's if he's in a relationship, he's cheating. He's focused on his money. You're a Scorpio, okay. But this Queen of Pentacles could be a mother figure. See what card clarified it? Commitment, family. There's kid shoes. So she could be a baby mother. That's why I said it could be you. Because you have kids with him? Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. The devil. Mm-mm. No, baby. He could be dealing with a married woman. He could be having sex with somebody that's in a relationship. Tell me about this third party. Stalemate. Yeah, see, red flags. Whoever he's with, or whatever he's doing is going to result in a stalemate for you, sweetie. Best possible outcome between her and this Taurus, separation. Best possible outcome between her and the Taurus, spiritual mission. This is a lesson. Spirit says trust. Separation between her and the Taurus. Who is he separating with? Someone that he has some sort of commitment with. Who is this? Show me who he's in a commitment with. Yeah, he's being manipulative. Who is he in a commitment with in the present moment? Fire. King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. That's the King of Wands that I'm seeing. Who's in a commitment with this King of Wands? Who's in a commitment with this King of Wands energy? Are you dating a fire sign? Is there another person that you've been dating? You do have kids together. I have two people here. I have a fire sign and an earth sign. The earth sign is coming up as non-committal, but I have a fire sign person here. I asked who is he in a commitment with, and they answer with fire. And that's why I said it could be a male or a female, but I don't know because whoever this third party is, he's walking away from them. Yeah, but I still feel like there's a cord between them. And you said he was dealing with a Gemini the last time you spoke to him. Spirit is saying there's a fire sign, but let me put these back. Let me ask again. There's two men here, but this could be that he is physically wanting to be in a relationship but not committed. Definitely don't see commitment here with this Ace of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, and this Three of Pentacles. Definitely seeing that there could be other people that he's working with, collaborating with. Now, if you do want you to cooperate, it's going to be up to him making a decision if there's competition, if there's other people that he's interested in. Please clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse. Thought patterns, distance. Clarify the King of Wands in divine timing. Reflect. We attract summons based on the lessons we need for growth, spiritual mission, guilt. Lessons of Mars. There's a fire sign that you had a physical relationship with, unless he's physically having sex with a man. He's telling you to let your guard down. I don't like this spread. Not for him, not for him to tell you to let your guard down. I do see you have your guard up. I do see you protecting yourself, but I can understand why. You want a commitment, but he's in reverse and you're in the upright as the Queen of Pentacles. He sees your worth and value, and you are the mother of his children. So he does consider you. Yes, he considers you because you have kids with him, not just because of history, because you have a like you guys share children. So he considers you, but at the same time, he's showing up as someone that is still um, possibly entertaining other people, or there's people attracted to him. Okay, or a person. Okay, Spirit, give me three more cards for the Aquarian on his intentions, thoughts, and feelings. Chariot in reverse. He's struggling with moving forward again. One, because of the children. He's coming up as the King of Swords. We have Lovers at the bottom of the deck, which is Gemini energy, and the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. See, he doesn't want you to move on. He has some sort of possessiveness when it comes to you because of those kids, because he feels like, I'm not going to say he feels like he owns you, like you belong to him, but he does feel some sort of possessiveness when it comes to you. Clarify the King of Swords. See, I know I messed everything up. You and I were too young. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. I don't react when people mention you. Clarify the Death in rebirth card. This is the Death card. We will be together again. He wants changed. He wants change. He wants to be with you, but there's other lovers here. You speak to me through music. What's this Lovers card, please? We need to let each other go. There's somebody else here that he needs to let go, and I do see him trying to let that person go. Six of Cups in reverse. I'm becoming a better person. And Page of Cups. Page of Cups. My life is not together as it seems. I hid who I really am from you. Yeah, coming in with this Page of Cups offer, I feel like he wants to apologize for messing the relationship up with you, but it almost feels like he doesn't want you to move on. Um, Thought patterns, separation. I feel like he feels like you're leaving him behind. Like he might lose you if he doesn't come in and try to see. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, he's really thinking about you, really thinking about you moving forward, being with other people. He's not comfortable with that. See? He's not comfortable with the thought of you being with another man. He may not say this outwardly, but this is what he thinks. He doesn't want you to leave. He feels like he owns you in a way. I don't want to say own, but that King of Pentacles is a very controlling energy. Like he feels like you're his property. King of Pentacles in reverse is a man that treats everything like property. So, yeah, told you. He doesn't want you to leave. Like he wants you to stay. And he is going to offer you commitment, but it's not going to be in the way you want, and it's not going to be when you want it, because he has to eliminate whoever this other lover is. Queen of Wands. Yeah, time for me to heal. Somebody else is going to come in though and teach him a lesson. Yeah, see, past life soulmate. This is another woman. And divine timing. Right now, um, is he going to give you commitment? No. Does he want to be with you? Yes, to a certain extent, but not seeing him as being very committal right now. In the future, yeah, but I feel like it's when you walk away. That's when he's going to really buckle down and try to offer you something. Yeah, see, told you, he feels like he owns you, possessive. See, we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Patterns of control, power, manipulation, and intense push and pull attraction. Intimacy is not possessive. Feels like he owns you. He's very controlling when it comes to how he wants the relationship to be ran. He comes off very controlling. And it's going to be on his terms. It's never going to feel like you have a say so. It's going to be how he wants it, when he wants it. Trust me. And you might know this already because you've dated him before. So yeah. Should she trust him right now? Should she trust him? No, don't trust him. Okay, that's your reading. He's not telling you the truth. Someone does not express how they truly feel. Time out. Take a time out, clear your energy. Lessons of Saturn. Don't fall back into dependency or codependency with him because, like I said, the only way you're going to get a commitment after him is actually being independent of this energy. He's holding on to you. He doesn't want you to be free. He just doesn't come off that way. Okay, but that's what he feels in his mind. He's just not going to tell you. He's going to finesse it and make it feel like you could do what you want and he could do what he want. But trust and believe me, as soon as you get somebody new, he right there up under you. You just don't realize it. It may be because you're not telling him that you're dating new people. But trust and believe me, once he catches wind that you're serious with somebody, he's not gonna like that. I'm just standing up because my butt hurts. So if you notice, you probably can't even tell that I'm standing up. No, baby, not right now. Sorry. Next person, Tasha. Not Tasha. Sorry, baby. I meant to say hot girl. Miss Tanya. Miss Hot Girl. My booty. I think I'm gonna get my butt's getting flat from sitting so long. I've been sitting on my ass for the last fucking 7 plus 3, 10 years, maybe longer. I've been sitting. All my jobs have been sitting down jobs. But this chair is uncomfortable. You're welcome. I'm good, baby. I'm happy you're back. How's your friend? I haven't seen her in a while. It says it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm a Pisces and my Scorpio, the one I shot and love so much. Oh my God, you love him? I told you he was coming back, girl. Y'all need to stop doubting me. Um, he's back because he loves you. Even after you shot him, crazy. You're like, damn, he came back. Yes, he came back. You do love him. I'm happy that you're being honest and transparent about that. You want to be open to love. You want love. You want to be vulnerable. Well, it's time for us to tap into our femininity. This is why we're divine feminines. We need to stop acting like masculines. We've been operating in self preservation. We've been acting like masculines. We've been logical, but we're designed to balance both those energies out. But primarily, we need to tap into being receptive and feminine and vulnerable. Okay. And that's going to really attract what we want to attract. Okay. Connect me to Hot Girl. Why is the Scorpio back? Oh, sorry for the yawning. Why is the Scorpio back? Please, Spirit. For her highest and holiest good and the highest and holiest good of everybody involved. Ooh, okay. Strength. I see you holding back. I see you holding back. Um, damn. Oh, I hope this is not your spread, but it is. Unfortunately, well, he's becoming single. Okay, he's becoming single, but I don't like the King of Pentacles being in reverse. I don't like that shit. We have six, Six. I believe the King of Pentacles is a six, but I might be wrong. That's important though. I don't know, baby. I don't like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. you know, this don't feel right. I'm about to reshuffle just to make sure. I don't like this shit. But he's single. Hermit is the overall energy. An ulterior motive. I feel like I want to take out my dusties, but I don't feel like going all the way to my room to go get them. Give me clear, accurate messages for Tanya for how you so holy is good. T A. Ooh. Mm. N Y. Still coming up in the reverse, baby. Be careful. This is Mercury retrograde, and unfortunately, this doesn't feel like what you want it to be. Not for right now. Um, this is your energetic match. Time out. Clear your energy. Stop crying over spilled milk. Attract, set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. I want to say this, that you do feel like this person's your match. You do feel a strong connection to him, but there is something that you are refusing to see. There's something that needs to be exposed here about this connection. I think that, I said that I feel like he's becoming single. I think he's disengaging from another relationship, which is positive. It is a positive. But there is some sort of decision that needs to be made, or in the past, there was a decision that couldn't be made because you were afraid of coming out of your comfort zone because you maybe did not want to become vulnerable when it came to intimacy with this person. There is some sort of clearing of the past. There is a need for you to move forward. There's two cups. Spirit says there's healing. There's a possibility to heal a situation, but the King of Pentacles keeps showing up in the reverse. So there's the truth is being skewed. There's something about the truth that is kind of a little bit blurry. Rose tinted glasses. So be careful not to fall for an illusion here. What's this King of Pentacles bringing in? He's bringing in an offer, but is it too good to be true? It looks very shiny, but that confusion card showed itself to me. What's going on with this offer? That's what he's bringing in. But he's coming in with a false mask. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that shit. So Spirit says make sure that you're minding your worth here, because um, there's an opportunity for you to clear out and get closure. Maybe he's hiding his feelings. What are you hiding from her? I couldn't let you get close. Why? Why can't you let her get close? Yeah, he's hiding how he really feels. So maybe he's coming in, but maybe he's not coming in telling you everything. Holding it close to his chest. What does he want? What does he want? What do you want from her? You're coming in here with the intent, with the relationship. He's attracted to you physically. Um, but I know I crossed the line. It's time for me to heal. I'm becoming a better person. I love you. So what you don't know is that he does love you. Okay, so there's love here. But he's in the subconscious, he doesn't feel good enough for you. He's holding back his feelings, but he's coming in with passion. So don't mistake this passion for like he's trying to take advantage of you. He's just not telling you that he is in love with you. So he's coming in being a little bit physical, holding back a little bit. It's coming off very deceptive. So I do see you immediately going into defense mode. What is your intent with this deception card? Why is deception here? You and I were too young. Why is deception here? Emotionally, immature. I left you when I saw you with someone. I replay our conversations over and over and over. I'm just being near you is intoxicating. There's some sort of toxicity here. It could be another person. Show me if there's any other energy showing up. Telepathy, yeah. He's still got a cord to a third party. That's what that was. He's leaving a third party because he's going to find out that that third party was lying. He's leaving somebody that he was loyal, committed to. He's breaking free of that relationship. He's coming towards you, but what is the problem is when he comes towards you, he's going to be very afraid and very intimidated by you. But I do feel like he wants to have a connection with you, but he has to work up you know, he has to get to a point where he feels confident in himself and you as well. As both of you guys are mirroring each other. Both of you guys are hiding the fact that you have confidence issues when it comes to each other. So you guys hide it with ego, okay, coming through as very strong, but very sensitive, but you just hide it with your strength. Both of you guys stubborn. What's this full card? What is addictions? Yeah, negative addictions, negative thoughts. What's the addiction? Show me. Where's the addiction? Physical, fear of rejection. Yeah, so here's how you're gonna have to finesse this situation in order to get this to work. I don't see that he has ill intent, but I do feel like he's going to be holding back and it's going to make you feel suspicious. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable because he's afraid of opening up and telling you how much he loves you because you always reject them, or that's the perception that he has of you, that you're going to reject them. Like immediately, that's how he feels. But he is going to make an attempt. But the Ace of Wands is in reverse, and the Four of Cups is in reverse, and the Six of Wands because somebody is already assuming the worst case scenario. So someone here is very pessimistic and doesn't think that this can work out. This could also be, um, this could also be that something that he was working on did not work out. We have gift. This is actually the universe is making, giving you an opportunity to have a second chance. But understand that this is Mercury retrograde. So I just need you to communicate with this person and keep the lines of communication open and not really jump into anything too quickly. Okay, angelic help. Keep an open mind is what spirit is saying. Spirit is saying work hard in silence. Yeah, keep an open mind. Be careful not to invest too much of yourself right now. I don't feel like he's completely open. But yeah, see, he's not being honest. Even though that there's an inability to resolve something, there's someone lying. I don't know if it's him or the other woman, but I definitely feel like there is deception. Clarify unethical, stalemate. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Who's being unethical, spirit? Okay, you're guarding yourself because you feel like he lied to you before. You feel like you can't trust him. Spirit saying something will heal. You have the potential to heal this. But you do need to make sure that you protect yourself. See, he's going to apologize to you. But I do see that you still need to set a boundary. Okay. And he's going to explain why he closed off, why he was so closed off. And he's going to explain it's because he was afraid because of what he did in the past. He's remembering, or maybe he's afraid because you shot him. That could be why. But he is releasing something that he's been through, somebody deceptive that he's been with, and he had an epiphany about you. So he wants to be in a relationship with you. But I feel like this is going to be something that you guys have to build up to and it takes intimacy. So it's not going to be, oh, he's going to offer you a commitment, but how you get the commitment is by being intimate. And I'm not just talking about physically having sex with him. I'm talking about allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to let him get close, and him allowing you to get close, let you get close. It's about safety, feeling safe, and spending time with each other. You guys have to be able to spend time with each other, go on dates, and get close and talk and build that trust again. You know what I mean? Build the rapport and even get physical. There needs to be some sort of intense level of trust that can only be gained through physical connection, physical touch. A lot of attention has to be given to this person and you in turn. But slow and steady wins the race here, baby. It says your effort has not gone unnoticed. It says follow through with what you set out to do, consistently working until you reach your goal. Hard work is required here. So putting in the work, meaning putting in a dedicated effort. Both of you guys have to make it a mutual effort in order for this to be resolved. It can be resolved, but it's going to take you. You're going to have to come out your comfort zone. You're holding back way too much. He's holding back way too much. So something has to give. You got one person has to break the ice and allow the other person in, okay? Because he is definitely wanting to heal this with you. He definitely wants to come in. And is he being 100%? Not 100%. I think that he's holding back his feelings and his thoughts. So this is my suggestion. I feel like you should just communicate and don't have any expectations. Don't put any demands on him. Just talk to him like a friend, like you would a friend, and just like you're catching up with a friend. And if he invites you out on to dinner, go. If he invites you to an intimate dinner or go to the beach or hang out, go. And build that bond with him. And then if he builds the bond, we have lessons of Uranus. Deception keeps coming up with him. I'm sorry. He's still coming up with this deception energy. So I'm not sure if it's because he's talking to you and maybe talking to somebody else. Yeah, baby. I feel like you may cut him off eventually. Okay. I see you I see you taking a timeout. I see you guys talking, but then he becomes too inconsistent, and that's what I'm talking about. I don't feel like he's hiding, like he's maliciously trying to hurt you. He's just afraid to open up, and that's what I'm saying. To finesse it, you have to be open. You can't be closed off and he's closed off. It's not going to work. Somebody has to be the open one, and I'm suggesting that it's you to be open to this. But don't rush. When I say intimacy, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about closeness. I'm talking about trust. I'm talking about, okay, let's build up that bond so we can trust each other again. I definitely don't feel like he 100% trusts you and trusts himself. He has a lot of self-worth issues, so he doesn't feel good about himself, so he tends to hold back, and you perceive it as, oh, I can't trust him, he's deceptive, he's hiding. He is hiding, but not what you're thinking. It's more his emotions, it's more his true emotions. Because how would you feel if you told someone you're madly in love with them and then they just reject you and say they don't want you? He has a real fear about that because it happened to him before, and it happened to him with you, and that's why he's kind of holding back. But if you open up to him and build up that friendship, I do believe that this relationship has a chance. um I pulled this up for a reason. Why did I pull this up? Pentacles. Let's see what the King of Pentacles is. The King of Pentacles is a 11. It's an 11. Okay. I'm gonna read what you said in a second. He's overly cautious. Yeah, he's holding back. He's not gonna come in acting like he want a commitment, but he will come in and he will show you kindness. He will want to kind of court you a little bit. Play it cool. Don't have any expectations. Let me see what you're saying, my love. Right. So if you stay consistent, yeah, he's been consistent. Okay. Have you and this might be embarrassing, have you been intimate with him? Have you been physical with him yet? Okay. Do you feel and you look good. You look damn good talking about I'm 50. Girl, you and Donna, I don't know what kind of juice y'all drink, but y'all need to give me some. Shit. Um, I think vulnerability. But Spirit is saying be careful. He's going to be a little inconsistent. And then, you know how you get when people are in and out. You start, you got trust issues. And I understand you are, they keep saying he's going to be back and forth with this lessons of Uranus. It's this is the card that keeps coming out. Every time I see this card, I think about the Knight of Wands. Clarify lessons of Uranus, but it is liberation. It's about no expectations. Spirit is saying stay positive, but you may find out that he's lying. Okay, Spirit says he's hiding something, and that may be exposed. The truth will be exposed. There's an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or this is you discernment, using your intuition. Don't get caught up. Enjoy it. Enjoy the dating. Enjoy the going out, but don't get caught up. Don't let your because I feel like you need to be very logical here. Just for the time being, be very clear. I see you having trust issues. Yeah, someone does not express how they truly feel. And it says, you can be vulnerable. Your fragile heart is safe. Lessons of Neptune. It says, denial illusions. I feel like this is self deception. I feel like there is deception here, but I don't think that it's malicious. I just think that it's holding back. And I feel like it's both of you guys holding back. I feel like both of you guys are divorcees, or both of you guys have experienced a lot of hardship in love. And the Queen of Swords is an older woman. It's a woman in her 50s. So this does represent you. Spirit is saying you need to be clear. Don't fall for some sort of illusion again, okay? Sun. But this is also about, yeah, the Moon and the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. Not wanting commitment, but wanting connection. Clarify the Moon. Who's next? Put your question in. My list is closed, by the way. After the last person, I wish I could take back my words. What's this Moon? The timing isn't right. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, timing may not be right now for commitment, or stability. Holding back his feelings a lot, but wanting to be with you, wanting to reconnect with you, though, wanting to feel that way again. But there's a lot of confusion here, so be careful. I knew exactly what I was doing. I couldn't let you get close. You see that what I'm saying? He loves you, but he doesn't want to let you get close, and that's going to be very stressful for you. Um, Spirit says you can be vulnerable in this connection. He fears commitment. He fears getting too close because he's afraid of committing himself because he was disappointed before. And you were too. You were married before, Empress in reverse. They say that it's you that's going to be afraid to be vulnerable. This is why I'm saying, but Spirit says pay attention to the red flag. Listen to your intuition, but open up your heart. You have emotional baggage. This is why I'm saying go with the flow. Enjoy this. Date him and enjoy. Don't have any expectations. Don't put a label on anything or force anything, but there's illusions here for sure. Yeah, fearing rejection, fearing rejection, deception. Yeah, keeps coming out. Somebody is secretly afraid of being rejected, so what do? They sabotage the connection. So if he does sabotage it and he pulls back, don't take it personal. It's not because he doesn't want you, it's just because he's very afraid. And you are too. Try to open up to him, and then come back in 2 weeks, maybe a week, and we'll pull the cards again. Give him some space, but open up and be a little bit more open. Don't come out of the energy of you're gonna be rejected or you're gonna be hurt. Come out of that energy. Don't have any expectations, just have fun. Okay. Um, that's all. That's what I could recommend for you if you really want to make this work. All right. And whatever happens, just let it organically unfold and not try to control what happens. And just understand that if he does kind of hold back or disappears, don't take it personal. Okay. He will be back. Thank you for your donation, my love. Um, all right. Next person is Was that the last person? Welcome. I understand, baby. I understand. That deception kept coming out too much for my taste. It came out like 5 times, like, and I understand what it is. I understand it's just holding back of emotions, but that could be draining. You know what I'm saying? But if they said it was you, they said it was you too, holding back. So because you are guarded, you are so guarded. And I think that when you just release that and just allow yourself to be free, you're going to feel so liberated. Not having any expectations, just setting, just just wanting fun, just saying, you know what? I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy my life. I just want to enjoy you. I like spending time with you. You make me happy. You make me laugh. I just want to have fun with you. I don't want to think about anything. That's where you should be. And, that's the way you should be thinking about this, not being so focused on, oh, but what if this happens? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the future. Worry about the now moment and enjoy it. Good night. I'm so glad that you came. Thank you. Happy birthday, Hagar. Everybody say happy birthday before she goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Drop your Cash App, Hagar. Do you have Cash App? When it's y'all birthday, drop your Cash App so people could send y'all little tips or money for your birthday. That's what we used to do. Um, I hope she's still here. Happy birthday, baby. Did I do everyone already? Oh, I sure did. Don't be a stranger, Tanya. Thank you for joining tonight. I appreciate you. I haven't seen you in such a long time, so it's always a pleasure. Thank you. Good night. Oh, all the people that stayed up, thank y'all. You're so sweet. Aww. It's my dog's birthday. Come on, Hagar. Yay. Miss Libra in the house. I don't know if she has Cash App, you guys. I don't think she has Cash App, but she might have PayPal. Put your PayPal. Okay, tomorrow I should be up. What's tomorrow? Thursday, I'm not gonna be doing the morning collective. Okay, so I'm letting you guys know in advance, and I'll tell you guys again tomorrow because Thursday my dad's gonna be in town. I have a lot going on, but I will be live tomorrow morning, but not Thursday. Okay. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, 7 a.m. Happy birthday. Oh, no problem, my love. Of course. I hope you enjoy your day, my love. Like, oh my God. I really wish that we all lived in the same state. Sometimes I get sad because I'm like, I don't have anybody that lives in my state. None of my tribe members live near me. And I used to be so sad about that. I used to be like, why can't I have friends? Oh, no problem, sweetie. It's because you're reading for yourself. Sometimes it's not clear. Girl, let me tell you something. I'll be having a whole panic attack. You, I don't be reading for myself. I'm sorry. I just can't. I get frustrated. I get triggered. I don't even bother. I don't read for myself. Maybe once in a blue, I might pull some cards, but every single time, honey, and they be pissing me off. They be telling me stuff I do not want to hear. And they be trying to sneak in readings for me, and I'll be trying to ignore that shit. Like, I don't want to hear none of this shit because y'all about to piss me off. I don't want to. Don't be telling me, girl. The last time I did a reading on myself, they said that they said you they I used my trusty dusties, and they put single woman test failed. I was like, what happened to the new love? They said I failed the test. I put the card right back in the damn uh, the little thing that I keep the cards in. It looked like this, but it's a different one that I have. I put it right back in. I was done. I was like, after I saw I failed the test, I was done. I was like, I'm done. I'm not even. I'm not gonna even entertain this shit. And I'm not about to have me triggered. Girl, you never had a reading before? Oh, personal reading? Really? Which one are you going to get? You're going to get the Zoom face to face, or you're just going to get a video? You could get a video. It's like the YouTube videos that I do. I thought I gave you a live reading before, Hagar. No, I never gave you a live reading on live. Why do I feel like I gave you a reading? Is that's weird? I felt like I gave you a reading before, unless this was a past life. You sure? Oh, you're gonna do a live tomorrow. You want to do it live or private? I think you said private. I don't think she wants to do live. I think she's more of a private person, but that's fine. Live, either way, whatever works for you. Wow. Whoa. She's not going to be a reading virgin anymore. Are you doing a live or are you doing private? Let me know because I need to schedule you. It's 72 hours for privates. Remember, Thursday, I'm not going to be available, so I'm not going to be working Thursday. Maybe Thursday night, but I know with my dad being in town, Lord have mercy, I'm not going to be available because we're going to be all over the place. And my dad's going to get a new iPhone. He was like, I want an iPhone too. So he's coming down and we're going to pick one out. It's going to be his first iPhone. Uh, and I was like, Dad, you're gonna get an iPhone? He was like, yeah, it's time for me to upgrade. He has a Motorola. He was excited about that. My dad's like 76. He's 70. No, I'm lying. I'm adding to my daddy's age. I think my dad's like 70. No, because if I'm 39, my dad's 69. Yeah, my dad's 69 years old. My dad's 30 years older than me. And my son is 19. So 19, 39, 69. It's so weird. Like we all like have nines. We're nine, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Anyways, um, so I'm excited. I like when my dad comes into town. He was like, I've been calling you. Why you ain't call me? I'm like, I was stressed. I didn't have a phone. All right, you guys. Good night, beautiful people. I love you, beautiful people. Okay, my cards are up. I gotta clean. Gonna put some Windex on this right here. Let me see what you guys are saying. 1 o'clock. Okay, time to go to sleep. Oh, just a website. Okay, if you want to Zoom, just book it and then I'll schedule for next week. I don't know if I have availability this week, but we could definitely schedule something for next week, but you can book it now in advance. The Zoom is face to face. You get to see me, we get to talk and interact. So those are great. Oh, you're doing it live? No problem. I'm going to be live in the morning to do the collective. If she's booking a live tomorrow, I'm going to try my best to be live tomorrow night. I can't guarantee it though, but she wants to do it on her birthday, so I'm going to make sure I'm here for her, or I might do it for her in the morning because I have to rest. I've been sitting and I have to elevate my legs, child. I get edema when I sit too long. So I'm trying to get to bed earlier. That's why yesterday I fell asleep. I have to do self care. I've been sitting so long that I have to actually elevate my legs up. My ankles have been swollen from just sitting and recording. So tomorrow, I said that I was going to work early in the morning, do my live in the morning, record for the channel. And I was not planning on going live tomorrow night, but I can go live tomorrow night for Hagar, no problem. But I'll let you know tomorrow morning if I'll do it in the morning or at night. Okay, I'll let you know. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock ish. Let's hope I wake up on time. I'm gonna set my alarm. All right. Good night. Good night. Happy birthday, sweetie. Tomorrow we're gonna sing for you again. Okay. So make sure y'all join me to make sure y'all sing for her. Bye, baby. Bye, everybody. Tomorrow's the new moon. Don't forget. Set your intentions. Please be great. And tomorrow, I want y'all to stay in positive energy. I want y'all to be positive and plant the seeds and make sure that you nurture them so they can grow. Whatever these thoughts, these new ideas, these new things are, nurture them, water them, let them grow. Take care of it like a baby, like you would a baby with care and tenderness. I love you guys. Talk to you guys tomorrow.